Happy Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. That means it's time for a show. My name's Ian Witherspoon. I'm your host, and I am between Taorminas.
Nice.
Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. We are chock full of all sorts of sporting goodness. Yeah?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's April. A lot of sports, a lot to talk about.
April.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
April in LA.
You know my hockey team's only 2 points behind the most overrated hockey team on the planet? Yeah.
The Calgary Flames, you're only 2 points behind the Calgary Flames. Not
Nope,
bad.
my Dallas Stars are behind the most overrated hockey team in the league, the Detroit Red Wings.
I have nothing to say.
Where are you at?
Shut up.
Okay. 2 points behind, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You think they watch the showdown in Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom Glory does, I know.
There's
Yeah,
a
he
couple
does.
people who actually do watch the showdown in Dallas.
They listened to
Adam
what you
Preston.
had to say when you called them out?
Mm-hmm.
Sam, we're over here, bud.
And ever since
Yeah.
then, they started winning.
Yeah. You going to call them out again today?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, we're not here to talk FS Dallas here. We're here to talk about
Let's
sports.
talk about the Final Four. With we got a national champion. We got the Louisville Cardinal winning the national championship.
Yeah. Weren't we supposed to have a guest on the show today?
Yes, but he couldn't make it today.
Why couldn't he make it?
He was
He had-
crying.
He had AAU basketball practice. Sammy thinks he was crying.
He had
crying.
Do you think if the Michigan Wolverines would have won, he would have been here?
No.
I think yes.
Oh,
I think yes.
You
I
think
think
so?
I think Old Blue is getting a little cocky there.
You think so?
I think darn well so. Yes.
You think so?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, let's talk about the game first.
What happened?
You know, you got to give credit to Louisville. Louisville had a great game plan. They came in. They ended up having a nice shooting percentage. They shot the ball very well at times that they needed to, and Michigan in the end could not get stops.
Well, they went inside a lot in the second half, and as we know, that's
One
where
of
Michigan,
Michigan's
if
weak
you look at
spots.
what Michigan, I mean, like, they were exposed from the inside. You know what I mean? Glenn Robinson III, we all know. I mean, he's a liability defensively. If you look at what Michigan did, you know, they couldn't stop Luke Hancock. Hancock shot threes on him. He just did almost virtually anything
Weren't
he
you
could
impressed
handle
with
against
Spike
Michigan.
Aldrich? Scored 17 points in the first half. 17. That's pretty impressive.
Where was he in the second half?
Where was he in the second half?
On the bench?
No.
No.
He played more minutes than Trey Burke.
Trey Burke was virtually shut down most of the game.
Trey Burke played hard.
I don't know about that.
He was in early foul trouble. You
Yeah.
know, he scored the first 7 points of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was all right. He's your best ball handler, and you know, with him and McGarry on the bench.
I think
Mitch
McGarry
McGarry's
getting in
foul
foul
huge.
trouble
Well,
was
him
huge.
Him and Burke were in trouble.
Well,
and so
McGarry's
the
foul
Wolverines.
trouble was huge. I mean, like, if you look at what Michigan, I mean, like, you know, Mitch McGarry had to be the star of the tournament. You know, I don't know if I know you couldn't give like
People in Louisville disagree. They say
people in
Peyton Siva.
Louisville disagree, but I just think Mitch McGarry was the face of the tournament this year. To be honest with
Up
you.
until the championship
Up
game.
until the championship game, he
Sure.
didn't show up.
I can't
Yes,
argue
he was
there.
very impressive against. He was impressive against Syracuse. He's very impressive, you know, with South Dakota State and VCU. He played very well against Florida. Played well against Kansas.
Had a good game against Kansas.
And then Syracuse, he played very well there.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the time that they needed Mitch McGarry, he
He
got in
come
foul
through.
trouble. He got in foul trouble. I'm surprised that Louisville, much less any of the other teams, did not foul McGarry and bring him to the line. Because didn't he shoot? He shot 37%.
He's not a good free
in the
throw
free throw
shooter.
shooter.
No one on Michigan is. Obviously, they couldn't hit any free throws this year. And it came back to haunt them in the tournament.
Yep.
Very well could have. But, I mean, Michigan's got nothing to be ashamed about in this tournament. They really do. I mean, that's a very hard resume to go through. You had to go through
Yeah, that's true.
You had to go through some very good mid-majors in South Dakota State and VCU. Then you had to go through the soul of the Big 12, which is Kansas. Probably the best team in the SEC in Florida. Then you had to go to one of the best teams in the Big East, Syracuse, and then you got to go through probably the best team in the Big East, Louisville.
Best team in the country.
Yes, the best team in the country.
If you look at
but Michigan State's pool, I'd say, was a little bit tougher.
If you look at it here, I mean, like with the Michigan, they had a good season, but what were they in the Big Ten this year? They were fifth in the Big Ten. I mean, they had 7 losses. All their 7 losses was against teams in the Big Ten. If you look at it, if you want to be good in your conference gets you ready to go, but
you can't control the teams that you play in your conference. You cannot control the teams that you play in your conference. You wonder why all the mid-major teams schedule the out-of-conference teams the way that they do. You cannot control the teams that you play in your conference. You want to see all your teams in your conference succeed, but you can't control if they're bad, they're bad.
Okay.
You can't control that.
Michigan's going to lose a lot of players. You know that.
All right, before we get to that, quick question about this season. Heard it posed on a local radio station, and I thought it was a good question. Was Michigan's season more pixie dust, meaning magic, or what were they really were they a top 2 team in the country?
I think it was pixie dust.
Tell me why.
Tell me.
Because you look at it here, Michigan had an interesting draw. I mean, they had one of the best point guards in the country, Trey Burke. They had an emerging stars virtually in Tim Hardaway Jr. If Tim Hardaway Jr. is a defensive liability, Trey Burke's a defensive liability.
Yeah.
Mitch McGary.
The NCAA tournament is all
Glenn
about.
Robinson III is overrated, in my
The
opinion.
NCAA tournament, and I'm going to take a quote that Greg Campy said. It's all about matchups. It's all about getting the right matchup. Michigan ended up getting all the right matchups. If you look at how, South Dakota State, they compete with, they like to run it up and down the floor with Michigan. VCU, Michigan played the perfect game against them. Kansas, Trey Burke pretty much took over. Florida, Michigan manhandled Florida because Florida is not, they like to play the same style Michigan does, only Michigan does it better. Syracuse, there are ways to stop that 2-3 zone.
They did it.
And they did it. So
Pixie dust?
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to honestly say they were the real deal, but I would say that there's some pixie dust in it. Compared to the draw that Michigan State had, they had to go through Duke, and if they won that, they'd go through Louisville.
Right.
Those are your 2 tough teams right there.
I'd say Spike Albrecht qualifies as pixie dust in the first half of the national championship game. Hitting half-court shots.
Well, he's the point guard next year for Michigan.
If Trey Burke.
All right, let's get to that. Michigan real quick. There's Trey Burke is gone, they're saying.
Tim Hardaway could be gone.
Gone. McGary could be gone after the tournament he had.
Yep.
GR3 could be gone. Who's gone? Who do you think's gone, and who should
all
go?
those players that you just said are gone.
Do you think they're all gone?
I think they're all gone.
Do you think they all should be gone?
They all should be gone.
Why?
Because you got to look at it here. Mitch McGary, he should come back, but he's going to go. You know it. And then, Trey Burke's going to be gone. Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to be gone. Glenn Robinson III, everybody's looking at his athleticism. He'll be gone.
You agree?
I mean, a lot of them are gone.
I can see the camera shining bright on you, Ian, like crazy. Anyways,
That happens.
I see that I think McGary should come back.
Yes.
I think that Glenn Robinson should come back.
Yes.
I think it'd be stupid of him to not.
Well,
Trey Burke, I think he's got the option to come back if he wants to.
He's
Tim
gotta go.
Hardaway. You think he's got to go?
it's not a deep draft. You're the National Player of the Year. You got to go.
You think so?
I
Who
think
knows?
so.
We'll have to see what happens.
I mean, he might still be hungry, but I think he should go. What about Tim Hardaway Jr.?
I think Tim Hardaway does come back another year because of his dad's got a lot of money and he wants to see his son get a degree.
Interesting. All right. Well, we're going to come back. You can count on that. And we're going to talk a little Tigers baseball right here on Between Taorminas.
They're in trouble right now.
ONTV is proud to bring local government meetings to the community live on Comcast Channel 20 and AT&T UVerse Channel 99. However, if you're unable to watch the meetings on their original broadcast date, You can watch replays on our website at a time that best fits your viewing schedule. Visit orionontv.org and click on the large Meetings on Demand button on the left side of our homepage. Then click the month and year of the meeting you are looking for. You will be presented with a list of meetings for that month. Click on the meeting you wish to watch and then click on the View Select Program button. The media player features a play-pause button, a scrub bar, volume bar, and a full screen mode. You can also skip ahead by clicking on the indexed agenda items below the video. ONTV hopes to continue to make not only the meetings, but all of our programming accessible online through our website and our YouTube channel. For more information, visit orionontv.org or call us at 248-693-3377. ONTV, bringing your government to you.
Welcome back to Between Taorminas, where I am between two communists right now.
What?
Non-Tigers fans. Yeah. What's going on? You like the Rockies? You like the Rangers? Is that what's happening? Talking
Something
smack
tells
about the
me-
Tigers?
Are
What's
you
going
are
on?
you liberal or conservative?
I'm an
Tell me.
I'm an American.
So am I. God bless the USA. You're not showing it though.
I'm not
All
showing
right,
it.
anyways,
I'm
let's
wearing
get
red,
to
white, and
Tigers.
blue, baby.
All right, let's talk about the Tigers.
You
Chico.
hate the Tigers.
I
You
didn't
hate the
say that.
Tigers. Oh, yeah. You guys hate the
You're
Tigers.
you're accusing. You're a fool. You're accusing.
All break I get. Jim Leland should be fired. Brandon Inge should play third base, and Miguel
Hey,
should be
you come
traded.
back.
Huh?
All right, Zippity, and let's talk Tigers. We'll debate this another time.
Okay, sure.
All right, let's talk about the Tigers. What happened? They took 2 of 3 against New York. They
Mets?
won against the Bronx Bombers.
Oh, the Yankees.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then let's talk about the Blue Jays.
Let's
Ooh,
just
that's
little-
a score right now. Look at that beautiful score.
Why do you like the
Why do
Blue
you like
Jays?
The Blue Jays. I respect Toronto, but
Why?
But this explains to me everything about the Tigers season. It's their bullpen. Their bullpen is not very good this
But
year.
you respect the Blue Jays?
You
whose
respect the
bullpen
Blue
is
Jays? Why?
Pitiful?
Well, the bullpen, let's look at the Tigers this year. The Tigers bullpen is going to kill this team. You got to see it here. Villarreal's not very good. The talent is not very good. They don't have a true closer by committee. If you look at it here with the Tigers, they are not a good bullpen team. They need to clean it up, and they need to keep calm and carry on. And also with Andy Dirks. Andy Dirks is not a good hitter. He is not a good hitter. If you look at
What was his batting average last year?
I have no idea.
322.
And then you look at it here, he hasn't played a full season.
So what?
He hasn't played a full season. That's why I think you bring back Brandon Inge and he will carry your problems. He will carry your problems.
All right, where do you play Brandon Inge?
You play him in left field.
What?
He carries your problems. Why?
You are an idiot.
Idiot. Why? If you look at it here,
You can't be real. You're not real. This is not real.
Why? I think. All right. Anyways, let me before you calm this down and go out of
is
control
happening
here.
right now?
Anyways, let's look at this. Anyways, the Tigers bats. Prince Fielder was very impressive in the Tigers' wins against the Yankees.
Yeah.
Very, very impressive. The Tigers had some really good hits.
Tigers have a
against-
great lineup.
They do. They flat out do. They got the hitting. They got the pitching. There's no reason why the
You
Tigers
don't have a
shouldn't-
bullpen.
Well,
They
right
have
now
a
the
fine
bullpen.
bullpen.
has-
You like Joaquin Benoit?
Their bullpen is not
You don't
very
like
good.
Joaquin Benoit?
Their bullpen is not very good.
Oh my God.
Their bullpen right now. There is some nerves about the bullpen. He does have
bullpen
a
is
point.
awful.
But
There are concerns.
there are concerns in the
Small
bullpen.
Concerns. Small concerns.
Ian, what do you think about the Tigers re-signing Valverde to a minor league
I
deal?
don't like it.
Please explain it.
I think he sucks.
Okay.
Period. That's your
Okay.
explanation.
Okay,
I
you
don't
think-
think he's going to pan out. God help me. I hope I'm wrong because we need a closer. I'll agree with you there.
Yeah, you need a closer. A true
Hey,
closer.
maybe Brandon Inge can do it.
Maybe.
Did you ever think about that?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Old Brando.
Or heck, even Don Kelly can be a closer.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Don
I'd love to
Kelly?
see you put a roster together. What's your fantasy team look like?
My favorite team's pretty good. I got Mariano Rivera as my closer, and I got Joe Nathan can be a good closer.
Who's batting cleanup for you? Bobby Higginson? On your fantasy team? Huh? Okay.
Anyways, let's look. There's no reason to panic yet, not at all. I mean, if it's still early in the season, it's still,
Do you remember when he panicked in May last year?
No, it was October, remember?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No. He panicked in May.
Yeah.
He put the panic meter at 15 out of 10.
Yeah.
What did the Tigers do? They went to the World Series.
Then they beat the White Sox. There was concern about
They beat the White Sox.
I remember, Ian, I still remember you and Sammy were both counting out the Tigers.
No, I never counted
Yeah, you
the Tigers.
did.
I never count out the Tigers.
But anyways, then I said the Tigers were going to come back and win the American League Central. Did they? Come on, say it.
They did. I never doubted you. I never doubt my
sure.
team. You see what I'm wearing on my head? That's the old English
sure.
D.
My panic meter right now is at 25 for the Tigers.
25 on April 10th.
Yeah.
You realize there's 6 more months of baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I think.
my God.
Yeah, but
Don't you notice when?
55?
Don't you notice when his panic meter's high, the Tigers win?
I hope that's true again.
Don't you know that?
So, do we have any real concerns aside from lack of closer?
I would
Bullpen.
say,
Shut
to be
up.
honest,
Shut up.
Bullpen.
to be honest with you, if the bullpen performs the way that they're doing against Toronto in a consistent basis, and I'm saying consistent basis, I'm talking about going through the season, then there is concerns. But we got to see how that plays out right now because that's not playing.
What did the bullpen do yesterday? They did pretty
Bullpen
well.
did pretty well yesterday.
What did the bullpen do on Saturday?
But the bullpen needs to be consistent, and I mean consistently good.
Yes.
If they're not consistently good, if they're not on top of their game, then it's going to be a very long season for the Tigers because the pitchers cannot keep going 100 pitches a day.
Well, they're going to have to.
That's not a
what-
good thing.
that's what Major League Army used to do.
Don't you want to give a player like Justin Verlander more or less reps? And don't you want to believe in that bullpen?
I want to see my starters go 7, at least 6. You got Justin Verlander, you got Max Scherzer, you got Doug Fister, and you just paid, how much to Anibal Sanchez? You got to give me 6. You know what I'm saying? That helps the bullpen.
Maybe 8.
If you're Porcello and you can only go 5, that doesn't help the bullpen. You know what I mean?
That means the bullpen goes. That means the bullpen goes longer because especially Drew. I know Drew Smiley's the long-term reliever.
Sure. And what did Drew Smiley do on Saturday?
He did torch the Yanks.
Bronx Bombers. Oh yeah, he pitched 4.
Well, then again, New York's
perfect
not
innings.
the greatest team this year either.
How much did they lay on Cleveland last night? 13. All right, quiet.
Oh, disrespectful.
Wow, this table's loose.
The single most important thing that separates men from the boys is respect. Okay, I'm done.
I think
This
the bullpen
segment
is
turned
done.
sour real quick. What?
Yes, it is. The bullpen is in trouble. They're done.
The bullpen's done?
Yes,
So the
they're-
Tigers are done?
Yes.
Mail it in. All right, who's winning the Central?
Who I think's winning Central?
Yeah, in 6 more months, who's going to win the Central?
The Cleveland Indians.
Okay.
No,
Good for you.
Tigers will win.
Good for you.
Tigers will win the Central.
You're a skunk.
I should take back Chicago White Sox.
Chicago White Sox?
Yep.
I'm a skunk? Did you call me a skunk?
Call him a skunk.
Oh. Okay, point
All
well
right.
taken.
Okay. Keep calm. Keep calm, Sam. You all right? Any other nonsense you want to spew?
Chicago White Sox win the Central this year.
Okay.
I think the
place a
Tigers
wager
will.
No
live
way.
on TV right now?
way.
I think the
Please?
Tigers will. I think the Tigers will win. Their offense is just too talented, too deep. They got the depth, and they got the pitching. I mean, it's hard to go against Verlander. It's hard to go against the best pitcher, maybe the best, and also the best hitter, maybe the best 1-2 punch. Not just 1-2 punch, but I mean, you've got five quality hitters.
Very quality. Highly quality hitters
Yes.
for a highly quality team. Mm-hmm. We come back here on Between Taorminas. I will not be sitting in this chair. I'll be flushing my head down the toilet because they're going to talk golf. Stay tuned.
Hey, this is Mickey York from Fox Sports Detroit. When I want to get the inside scoop on local sports, I watch Between Taorminas or Fox Sports Detroit.
We own a Habitat home.
I love working on my Habitat home.
Soy dueño de una casa de Habitat.
My neighbor
is a Habitat homeowner.
Being a Habitat homeowner has changed our lives.
My mortgage payment for Habitat is less than what I paid for rent.
Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County currently has homes available with mortgage payments lower than most rent payments. If you or someone you know needs decent and affordable housing, call 248-338-1843 or visit our website at habitatoakland.org.
Welcome back to Between Taorminas. Ah, yes. Spring is in the air, and of course...
Look, no win.
Look, I can't believe it. No win. No
Let's
win.
talk about the Masters. All right.
Yes.
The Masters.
Yes. Look, the music's here. Yes. I love this music.
All right. Who do you think's gonna win that? Who do you think's gonna win the Masters?
I like Phil Mickelson because
You like Phil?
Phil Mickelson's a good influence. He's a lefty. He can win golf. And also, you know, I think that it's his time to wear the green jacket yet again.
I think Rory McIlroy is going to could be the favorite. A lot of people are talking about Tiger. Obviously, Tiger's supposed to be the best golfer in the world.
He did take the #1 ranking back.
He did, but I mean, you know, so are you looking forward to the Masters?
Oh, absolutely, I'm looking forward to it because, you know, today they had the Pro 3, like the par 3 today, and then, of course, Thursday, which is looking a little iffy because of showers and thunderstorms in the forecast.
Yeah.
Over there in Augusta. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday are supposed to be really good days for good professional golf.
I look forward to the golf because it's smooth, it's relaxing, and it's just so relaxing. So, you know. So you got Tiger or the field?
I'm taking the field.
You're taking the field. Okay.
Yep.
You know why Ian Weatherspoon's not here?
Yeah, I noticed why.
He loves golf. He's probably watching.
He needs to love this music. You know what I mean? This
He
is
needs
what,
to watch
this is
golf.
what his music should be at Oakview Middle School. Yes, it should be. All right. And now let's go to our favorite segment with the Masters music on. For me, call-outs. Anthony, you're on the way. Keep the music on, please.
All right. On this smooth, bright musical day, we have to make decisions. At the same time, there's a young person out there, Dick Vitale. Why? Look how young you are. It's simple. It's really simple. People claim you're a terrorist fighter. Are you? No, you're not. You're just an announcer. Not the greatest one of that. Others might disagree. But at the same time, you do enlighten fans with your visions, your predictions, and your views. Dick Vitale, you might be a decent announcer, but you're certainly no terrorist fighter.
You're not. Where's the awesome baby thing?
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Well, here's my call out, of course, with the great and beautiful Masters music here. I'm going to call out a terrible hockey team who needs no introduction. The Edmonton Oilers. What? You losers! You guys are terrible! You claim to be perfect, you claim to be spoiled, everything, but you're not! You're losers! Just plain losers! You can't skate, you can't score, and you can't do anything right! That's why you lose the Dallas Stars every year! You don't deserve to make the playoffs! You don't deserve anything! And when hockey comes around, especially this year, I got confidence my hockey team be in the playoffs, and you'll be going, and you'll be out of the playoffs. So long, shrimps! That's what you are, Edmonton Oilers. You no good losers, disgraceful and train wrecks.
This music is just so calm, so soothing, so relaxing.
I'm surprised Ian Weatherspoon's not back.
You know, yeah, he left. Where'd he go? The Himalayas?
Nope.
Yeah, he probably went to the Himalayas.
I guess so.
I guess we probably scared him out.
Nope, the Masters music did.
All right, well, oh, you gotta go to one more call.
Oh, I got one more call. Excuse me. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna call out as a guy who I need video games, and that's Andy Schrammick. Andy Schrammick, what? Let's look at it here. You got this music here, you got this, but I hear you're a video game guy. And you're a Flyers nut. Why do you like the Flyers? Why? Claude Giroux's the most outrageous player in the league. And you know it. I can beat you in a video game also. But I will beat you and I challenge you on air. You now get baseball Philadelphia Flyer coach.
Oh my goodness.
So, Andy Schramek. I know my hockey team's better than yours. I know my football team's better than yours. And heck, I know my sports empire is better than your sports empire. I challenge you to a video game, Madden. Anything you want, name it, I'll play it. Anything, anytime, any week, any day of the week. Twice on Sunday. Love the Masters. Love the Masters.
I love this music. It is so amazing. Isn't it great? I guess we're going to have to close off on BT for this week. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
And
God
Ian
bless you, Lake
Weatherspoon.
Orion. And Ian Weatherspoon. It's sad. You should enjoy this music. Take care, Lake Orion. I love you all. Oh, Denny Davis, I love you so much. God bless you.
God bless.